Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people from this beautiful land. I love you and I'm in love with you. Steve Marshall, Mobile, Alabama. Nicheburg, Alabama, Poindexter, roll the corn. Asheville, bam, what's up? Soul Sear, roll the corn. San Diego, Foxy Sag, Tulsa. What's up, Cool Rat? Virginia Beach, Virginia. Trap Star, Tuskegee, Alabama. Roll the corn. Put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from in the chat. Put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from in the chat. We know the truth now. Ellie B, roll the corn. Sis, what up? Gift, roll the corn. Cosmic, appreciate you, brother. Nay, Ancestral Voices, roll the corn. Solid, what's up, bro? Follow Solid 994. Ruina, is that right? Roll the corn. Nay, you tell, what up? Rich Soul, California, Ancestral Voices, Sis, Your Majesty, Rondo, Zylantian, roll the corn. Boney, what up, bro? Uncle Jerry, roll the corn. Appreciate you for getting the hoodie. It's on the way. It's on the way soon, brother. Carl Macon, what's up, brother? Now, if y'all didn't watch my live yesterday, I went live on Sunday. You know, I sometimes I don't go live on the weekend. But yesterday, I put up a receipt about how the people, the melanated people of the Mississippi River and Ohio River is the original man, and they moved down to Mexico. Then they moved to Peru and the islands. Then they became the first people on the Nile to build pyramids. I'm gonna show y'all that receipt real quick for the people who missed it yesterday, and I'm gonna get into a new book I want to show y'all some receipts out of. Roll the corn, but let's start right here. Just random, like I say, y'all know I do random stuff. Now look at this. Now, so odd, right? Now, these people do not know what this stuff means, right? These people, so odd, I don't know what it means. Look at the statue. See what I'm saying? These people don't know nothing about this astrology. This comes from our people, right? These people know nothing about what this stuff be meaning. Right? Now let me show y'all something. Now, this woman is stabbing the bull with the snake and the crab and the dog. Now, if you don't know what you're looking at, you just see a depiction of a sacrifice of a bull a blood sacrifice of a bull, which this is a pagan image. This pagan now. Roll the coin. Got my live up. This is a pagan image. But these people do not understand what this stuff means, people. Right? Now, this is Europa, a representation of Europa. This is the bull, the dog, the snake, and the crab. Now, it's so odd. Now, look what they say. Look what they say in the comments. I can't understand what it symbolizes. It represents up the meaning of it. Better try and look this up. You better look this up. I don't know the meaning of the representation. Right? These hunter-gatherers do not know. Now, the old hunter-gatherers who was around this time took our knowledge and made it mythology and made it pagan. Let me say this again. The old hunter-gatherers, the ancient ones, they was around when this stuff was going on, and they made pagan statues of things that we created, and these people thought this stuff was real, people. What does it symbolize? They thought it was real. Look. It's odd. Now, let me break this down. This is a representation of Europa. Europa in the YT structures, right? Not in ours. This is after us. They take our knowledge and they put it in mythology statues after us. Europa is who? Europa is riding the back of the bull. Europa is what star constellation? Put it in the chat. Europa is the Pleiades. The bull is Taurus. When you put pagan stuff into it, you sacrifice the bull to appease the gods. When you turn it into pagan teaching, you kill the bull to appease your gods. Now, we got a dog. What does the dog represent? What does the dog represent in stars, in constellations? Put it in the chat. Roll the coin. Canis Major. There you go, correct. Canis Major is the dog. Right? What is the snake? What is the snake? In stars, what is the snake? It's either Draco or Hydra. It's either Draco or Hydra, depending on what civilization it is, right? Depending on the civilization, it's either Draco or Hydra. I think this is kind of Greek, so I think this is Hydra, right? Now, what is the crab? What is the crab? Y'all already know. What is the crab? What's the crab? Y'all already know what this stuff is. Roll the coin. What's the crab? In stars. What's the crab, people? Cancer. Cancer. The crab. Cancer. Now, if you don't know what you're looking at, you think this is a woman killing a bull with a dog, snake, and a crab on the monument. But really, this is the Pleiades riding the back of Taurus with Canis Major, Hydra, and the Cancer stars in the sky. Roll the coin. Now, to show y'all what I mean, let me show you. Now, this comes from ancient agriculture. This don't come from what y'all think it come from. Now, Europa. Put the coin in the chat. Roll the coin. How the fuck I do that? Hold on, y'all. I don't need no weird shit to go on. Hold on. All right. This is what that means, people. Europa riding the bull. Famous Greek myth. The white bull is Zeus. Abducts the Phoenician princess Europa, carrying her across the sea to Crete. Now, this is a Phoenician word, Europa, which means Europa is Paleo-Canaanite Hebrew. Our people named Europe because Europe is named after Europa. You get it? Europa riding the back of the bull. That's what this is right here. That's what this is right here. Roll the coin. That's what this is. Now, what does that represent, Truth? What does that represent? Let me show you. Roll the coin. What does that represent? Now, let me show you the stars first, because I want you to understand. Pleiades. Now, Europa riding the white bull. The white bull is Zeus. Representation of Zeus, right? Now, this is how you decipher this. The Pleiades, right? Setting in the west during spring, signaling planting time for many cultures, with Taurus itself representing the bulls whose shoulders hold the Pleiades cluster, right? Let's go see if we find it in the sky. Roll the coin. The Pleiades riding the back of the bull, which is Taurus. The Pleiades is Europa, which Europe is named after, riding the back of the Taurus bull. Taurus is a representation of Zeus. Zeus turns into a white bull. White stars of Taurus. Pleiades riding the back of Taurus. Signifies the spring. Right? Roll the coin. That's where you get this from. You get it? You get it? You feel me? You understand? Now, Europa is a Phoenician goddess from the start. She's going to Crete. Crete is the Mayans. The Cretans. All those people are from Timeri. All of them. The Phoenician, the Cretan, the Minian, the Mycenaean, all of them are from America. They were teaching astrology for the spring. Because when I go look into the Cretan, they were wearing corn-cob gold rings. Yes, gold pinky rings with corn cobs on them. Gold. You laughing. You laughing. You laughing, Shell. I got the receipts. I got the receipts. Hunter-gatherer. The Cretan rolled corn in Greece. The Phoenician rolled corn in goddamn Tyre in Lebanon. Astrology started in America. Don't you ever forget that. That's how you break the code. So when later people like Greek and Rome and all of that start making statues like this, they are going over our old astrology, making gods out of our astrology. So now you got Europa, a god. Let me block you. Let me block you. Because some type of hunter-gatherer in the fucking chat. Roll the corn. Now, this is why those people started unaliving red heifers and cows and bulls in the spring, people. They took it literally. They took it literally. Come talk to me, Mike. Make out 8. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. He said broke and lost. Come talk to me. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Scared as hell. Y'all hunter-gatherers always taking shots below the belt, but y'all gonna get y'all day. Just keep that in mind when you get your day. Roll the coin. Now, this is a teaching of the spring, bro. They don't understand it, right? That's why they asking all these stupid ass questions. Look, what does it symbolize? We don't fucking know. They don't know where the name Europe come from. They don't know where Africa name come from. They don't know what these statues mean. They just still, matter of fact, the new hunter-gatherer don't know absolutely nothing. Now, the old one knew because he was in the era of our people. The new one don't know shit. All he know is cutthroat and try to make all the money and greed. That's all they know. They don't know no knowledge. The knowledge is gone for them people. The smart hunter-gatherers are gone. It's all barbarians at this point. Roll the coin. Let's go here. Indian skulls prove melanated ancestry. Mounds in the West and North America. Excavations of Indian mounds, melanated ancestry. Evidence is conclusive. The evidence is conclusive that the mound builder were melanated people. Scientists knew about this in 1920. Scientists knew that those people in the mounds were this, melanated. Roll the coin. The scientists put this out, but you have to go back and find the receipts. Now let's keep going. And I'm gonna show y'all what I showed yesterday real quick, right? Let's go through this real quick because y'all might have missed this yesterday. The race originated in the valley of the Mississippi and the Ohio River. The human race originated in the valley of the Mississippi and the Ohio rivers, not fucking Africa. Roll the corn. The race of the first man, Adama, the man from the dirt, who the earth had, started on the Mississippi River. This is where your creation story come from. When Egypt talk about a creation story, they're talking about their ancestors from here. When the Naga talk about the seven-headed snake, they talking about the Mississippi River, the river of creation. When the Sumerian talks about his coming from the mound, he is talking about the Mississippi River, not motherfucking Nibiru. He not telling you he from outer space. He telling you he come from a mound over there in paradise on the first river of creation. That's what his ancestors taught him. We just forgot it. They knocked us out of this history. But the Mississippi River is the creation of our people. Facts. We didn't come out no goddamn sand on the Nile River. We didn't come out no damn desert sand on the Euphrates and Tigris River. That area is not our goddamn creator. Let me ask y'all a quick question before I get into this. If I plant, Jackson said it wasn't always the desert though. 90% of it was. You might have a little grass over there. It don't mean shit. 90% of it always been the desert. Let me ask you a question. If you plant crops in a desert area and you plant crops in a fertile area, which one of the crops is going to grow to be better? Put it in the chat. Because see, some kind of way we got disconnected from the planet. Some kind of way they disconnected us from the planet. They fucked us over good. We come from fertile land, therefore our foundation is rich. The same way the plant grows, the same way you grew. The best being from this planet come from fertile land. They're not growing no big, beautiful, melanated woman in those dirt, in those desert. You finna come out to fertile land. Y'all ass grew from the planet on fertile land. Your your damn ancestors knew it. They knew it. Now, man originated in the valley of the Mississippi and Ohio River, where they first built their mounds of earth, having no implements except such as were made of stone and beaten copper, from which they were driven into Mexico. You leave the Mississippi, driven into Mexico. What you build in Mexico? Put it in the chat. The mounds were first. Then you go to Mexico, then you start building what? Pyramids. Mound pyramid. Let's keep going. Start with mounds. You move to Mexico because the hunter-gatherers fucking with you, where they build mounds of earth and face them with stone. A mound faced with stone. Everything really is a mound, people. They just faced with stone. You get it? Let's keep going. Mound faced with stone. and used brass, iron, and copper instruments. Then, when driven out of Mexico by the predecessors of the Aztecs, they journeyed on Mongolians. That's what they're talking about, the predecessors of Mongolians. They journeyed on south and east, and no doubt took up the next residence on the lost continent. You travel south from Mexico. That's Peru. That's Central America. Then you go east. You go east. Where? What is east? Not Africa yet. No. Due east from Central America. What's right there? That's Atlantis. That's what they talking about. The Caribbean motherfucking islands. Yes, Lord. That's what they talking about. When you leave Mexico and South America, you hit the Caribbean. That is due east. Now watch what they called it. Watch what they called it. The lost continent. You journey south and east, then you go to the lost continent. The islands, people. People from here. Called the lost continent of Atlantis over there. Now, for their next appearance after the islands is made known to us through the erection of the pyramids of ancient Egypt, at which time they had evolved from mounds, earthworks, and constructed their pyramids of cement and stone. Earthen mounds are also in Egypt. I told y'all long time ago, the mound evolved to the pyramid. The stupid ass Egyptologists and fake ass teachers on the internet trying to debunk me, talking about they not the same. You don't even know your own fucking history. Because when I researched it, it was always a mound there first. Then they start facing them with stone. Now, this is literally telling you that the Mississippian or the North American mound builder built Mexico pyramids and Egypt. They are the ancestors of the Olmec, the Mayan, the goddamn Egyptian, the Sumerian, the Phoenician, the Carthaginian, all of these people. Roll the car. And we got people on the internet trying to teach that our language came from a damn mixed language. And I'm talking about this is BC times, ancient. All Proto-Canaanite languages, which became Hebrew, Linear A, Linear B. Over there. This is the motherland. These the people that created astrology. Not an African. These the people created civilized agriculture. Not an African. These the people built the first temples, mounds, pyramids, aligned with the goddamn stars. Not an African. This the same bloodline that became the American Indian in the Southeast. Facts. This is the Choctaw ancestors. This is the Chickasaw, the Creek ancestor, the Yamasee, the Tamuka, the goddamn, the Adena, the Hopewell, the Totonac Indian, the ancestral Pabloan, the Anasazi, Olmec, Mayan, Andean, pyramid builders. That bloodline come from Mississippi River. Roll the coin. Now, when I show y'all these ancient star stories on the ground in America that became big mythology in Egypt, you can't debunk it. You can't debunk this shit. How you gonna debunk it? How you gonna, how? I'm rewriting history right here. History getting rewrote right here. History is getting rewrote right here. Roll the coin. On the ground in America, we got the story of the falcon fighting the snake. The falcon fighting the snake. Hydra fighting, yeah. What story is that? He said, how, Sway? What story is this in Egypt, people? What story is this in Egypt? The falcon fighting the snake? Light and day? Roll the coin. What story is that in Egypt, my baby? Huh? Apep and Horus. Why that shit on the ground over here? In stone and mounds on the ground. Why? Huh? There it is right there. This is the dawn of the daylight. Hydra fighting Horus. Apep fighting Horus. Ancient astrology on the ground. Truth now. Show us the story in Egypt. Where they get this shit from? Apep fighting the god of chaos and darkness. Apep is Hydra. Underground, in the darkness. Horus is the light. He coming up on the light. Apep is coming from the dark. It's the cosmic battle of light and dark. Where do you think Egypt got this shit from? Right? You get it? A cosmic struggle. Now, roll the coin. Now, I gotta show every receipt I got just to get you to the point. Just to get my people to the point. Let's go here. Anubis in an Oklahoma cave. Ancient Anubis. How do we know this is Anubis? The dog with the tassel on his back. Just like Egypt. In Oklahoma. With the sun going down, setting. Anubis comes out in the dark. Canis Major comes out when the sun goes down. That is a representation of the black dog. How you think Egypt got Anubis? You thought that shit was Egyptian? You done lost your goddamn mind. And what them hunter-gatherers taught our people that stupid shit. Now, let's go back here. Why is the black dog an American dog? Because the teaching of the Canis Major after dark, the guider of the underworld, was put together with an American black dog. The teaching and the animal and the land go together. You take that shit to Egypt and you think it's from over there. No, they don't have the black dog, the Zolo. We do. Now, let's go back to a pep and goddamn Horus. Roll the coin. Let's go back to a pep and Horus. A pep Horus. Why is Horus an American peregrine falcon? Because the teaching come from here. You put the astrology with animals from the area where you live in. So the peregrine falcon became a representation of these bird stars coming into the light, while Hydra goes into the darkness, which is a pep. You get it? Roll the coin. Now, I just showed y'all this shit right here with the Taurus bull, right? I just showed y'all the Taurus bull, right? All the way in Europe. This is where it comes from. In Oklahoma, the representation of Taurus on the goddamn wall, represented by a bull. This don't come from Rome. This don't come from Mediterranean Sea. It don't come from none of it. We took this knowledge over there. This is a representation of Taurus. Our people created astrology. They can stop lying, acting like they were sharp. They wasn't sharp at all. We the Atlantean. With all the knowledge. We built all the columns, all the pyramids. We set up all the trade centers. We brung exotic goods all around the fucking world to hunter-gatherers. And y'all gonna respect this knowledge and start back giving us our ancestors they just do, right? Roll the coin. We got Paleo, Canaanite, Hebrew on the artifacts of the Mayans. A yin, bet. Bet is on the goddamn building. Bet is on the old pyramids of the Mayans. Bet is on the gold artifacts from South America. Now, truth now, what about the Tartarians? If Bet is on the old buildings of our ancestors, why the hell is Bet right here? I know why. I know why. On a new building, newer model, it was already here when you hunter-gatherers came on a ship. We built them old ass temples of the Mayans all the way up to these new buildings. We put Jaguars on the goddamn building in brick. Look at the sculptures on the outside of it looking just like Mayan petroglyphs. This is in Detroit, Michigan. Now, we get it now. We get it now. Our culture started with mounds, and we ended up building these, the last thing we built before colonizers came. And unalived our people and scattered them out. We went all the way from mounds on this continent. Did nobody fuck with us for thousands of years, and we evolved to build this type of stuff. Hundreds of years before them damn colonizers came. These are not their buildings. All them Tartarian World's Fair buildings, all that World's Fair shit, ain't no Tartarian. Our people built those buildings right here in Timeri. Because I got old books talking about them people I already knew. Who is we? My people. That's who the fuck we is. Yes. You think a Native American built it? You think a YT man built it? You think an alien built it, nigga? Who the fuck you think we talking about? Get out my chat, you hunter-gatherer. Because mythology is dead. Somebody pulled stone out of a quarry, created these beautiful buildings and put it together. It's real. This ain't no play. The buildings are still there in stone and brick right now. We live in a real life world. We're not living in no, an alien came down and dropped a building in Detroit. No. Hell no. Tell him come drop another one. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. And if you think we ain't the first people on the Nile, if you even think Timeri people ain't the first people on the Nile, if you even think, you even play with me, if you even play with me saying Lower Egypt, which is the Nile Delta, wasn't rolling the corn, you better go play with somebody who ain't got no information and no receipts. Don't play with me. Because our people built the goddamn Nile Delta. They go to corn right there. Roll it. Let's keep going. Let's go here. The mound builders. Southern part of Lake Superior. Yet discovered are the southern shore of Lake Superior and the valley of Wisconsin River. All these mounds, representation of animals on a gigantic scale. Hence, we all call them effigy mounds. Aligned with stars by Lake Michigan, where the copper comes from that they took to the other side of the world in the Bronze Age. These are our people. These are the people who became the Phoenicians. You better get your receipts together. Now, watch this. Mounds in the state of Mississippi, the largest river was thickly strewn with the prehistoric ruins that the Choctaw called Yazoo. Yazoo. Roll the corn. Yazoo what? Okina. Yazoo Okina. The river of ancient ruins. The Choctaw. Interesting truth. Henna. Hebrew. Grace, favor. Henna is Hebrew, nigga. Grace and favor, they are speaking Hebrew. It didn't say Navajo. It didn't say Seneca. It don't say no motherfucking Comanche. It don't say none of that Native American bullshit. I see Paleo motherfucking Hebrew. Let's go back. The Choctaw. Yazoo. Okina. Hinah. The river of ancient ruins. Henna is Hebrew. Why are melanated Choctaws in Mississippi speaking Paleo Hebrew? Because that's their goddamn language. You can go lie to who you want to lie to. You can go lie and play with her. You can go play and lie and do all the little cute ass videos you want. But boy, I know the fucking truth. And I ain't playing with the truth. Roll the coin. How you think the Bible get these words? Somebody with that same language, long before the Bible ever was thought of, took that shit to their side of the world. Don't you understand? Long before written history, this language left here and went there. That's how they learned it. It don't originate there. It originates here. Yazoo Okina. Roll the coin. Near Newark, Ohio, most stupendous of the mound builders, covering square containing walls, pyramids, circles, turrets, which in our day with machinery and horsepower will require many thousand men, many months to perform to even build a mound. Roll the coin. Is this serpent ideology an emblem of the one that plays such a part of the mythology of the old world? The symbols prevails in Egypt. Same symbols of the Mississippian serpent is the same damn serpent in Egypt. Now, we overlook this shit, but we gotta stop overlooking this shit. We must stop right now. We gotta stop. We're not overlooking nothing no more. Look at this. Look at this. In Ohio, aligned with the summer solstice. The snake eating, they try to say it's an egg, people. Hunter-gatherers say, there's a snake eating the egg, the cosmic egg. There ain't no motherfucking cosmic egg, you hunter-gatherer. That's the sun. The snake is eating the sun. Do you know who told that same story? Everybody's so goddamn smart, but they don't know what the hell. Who told that story? What is the story of the snake eating the sun? And it popped back out every morning. Everybody's so goddamn enlightened and lit up. Tell me what that story is in Egypt. I asked one of these smart-ass hunter-gatherers or smart-ass people who try to always downplay information this question they don't even fucking know. Okay. Let me show it to you. what your ancestors trying to tell you right here. Do what they're trying to tell you. Do what they're trying to tell you. They told you some dumb ass Indians done this shit. Ain't no fucking way. You see that? The snake swallowing the sun? Okay. Roll the coin. This is where that story comes. This is the same story. Right here. Every day. Right? The serpent god, Apep, who personified chaos, who indeed lie in wait every night to try and swallow the sun god, Ra. Every night the snake swallows the sun god, Ra. The battle between, that is Ma'at teachings, people. Right there on the ground in Ohio. The damn snake swallowing the sun. We out here this motherfucker talking about we from Africa. Ain't no goddamn way. Ain't no way. People don't even understand what they looking at. This is the same damn story of Ra and damn Apep. Right here in Ohio. 400 feet long. Ancestors worked their ass off to put this right here, and we got stupid ass niggas talking about they from Africa. Well, we think we from, why y'all on there talking about y'all some Indians? Y'all don't know what y'all from West Africa. How, nigga? How we got ancient Apep swallowing Ra in the middle of Ohio, big as fuck? How we from Africa, nigga? This shit was made in goddamn 7,000 BC. This shit old as a motherfucker. They talking about it's 100,000 years old. You a damn lie. This teaching wasn't even around 1,000 years old. This teaching got to go back to at least 3,000 BC. This ancient knowledge. This ain't no fucking new model shit. You don't put no Ra swallowing the sun and after Christ. Nah, it don't work like that. This BC times, nigga. Now y'all know what y'all looking at? Them people found royalty out here. Them people found the ancestors of the Egyptian out here in these mounds, right at Serpent Mound. The Adena, Hopewell, Mississippian, all these people bloodline, same motherfuckers that the first niggas on in Egypt. Facts. Now, let's get a little deeper, truth. Apep that swallows Ra is Hydra. It's Hydra, right? Apep is Hydra. Let's go look in Egypt. Let's go look. Is Apep Hydra in Egypt? Okay, now see y'all want to break this shit down? Bar for bar. We can go bar for bar. Cause motherfucker don't even be knowing this shit. Apep, right? Is what? What is Apep? My teachings, darkness, enemy of Ra. Roll the coin. Roll the coin. Hold on. Hold on. Apep is the same thing as Hydra. Strong conceptual links as ancient, powerful serpentine figures, chaos, darkness, because it's after dark. The primordial threats, right? Primordial is the creation story. Hydra, people. Apep is Hydra. Now, Serpent Mound. Let's go back to Serpent Mound. Is Serpent Mound associated with Hydra. Let's go see. I knew I wasn't crazy. Serpent Mound aligns with the constellation Hydra, swallowing the goddamn sun. The same story as fucking Egypt. Okay. And they around here talking about the goddamn Comanche on the Navajo, the hunter-gatherer Native American. Y'all let a Native American own our motherfucking land? How y'all end up doing that, U.S. corporation? Y'all said the native built that? The Siberian built that, huh? Aligned with Hydra swallowing the sun on the summer solstice? That's some Egyptian shit. So why is that teaching in Egypt and the people who built that mound some hunter-gatherers? No. Cap. Big cap. Big ass Gilly the Kid, Philadelphia Eagles cap. Big ass Fanatics cap. Now, do you understand your history now? Do you understand it? Do you get what I'm trying to teach you? Roll the corn. Roll the corn. Now, you got to look at this thing different. See, we've been looking at it the wrong way. You got to look at this whole story different now. Who is the first Sumerian? Us. The Ubaid culture, us. Who was the first motherfuckers on the Nile building elaborate shit? There was people there, but they wasn't building nothing. They were tens of thousands of years behind you, knowledge-wise. What is Dagon? Corn. What is Dagon? Corn, nigga. What is Corinthian? Another word for cornbread, nigga. Corinthian columns? The people ate their cornbread built Corinthian columns. I already broke these shit down for the etymology for my people. Everything they talking about is us, bro. Everything. Leaving here, going to there. Corinthian comes from a word that comes from cornbread, bro. Facts. Facts. Facts over feelings. Shit all through the Bible. Corinthian columns. Cornbread is Indian bread. Cornbread is Indian bread. Why you think your great grandma cooking all that damn cornbread? She a damn Indian. Roll the corn. And our ancestors are the Hebrews, the Phoenician, the Egyptian, the Sumerian. You think the Sumerian ain't us? You done lost your damn mind. They go a yen in America, right? A yen, circle dot. Let's go to the Sumerian. And I'm all off beat with my teachings today. It don't even fucking matter. I ain't even going through the receipts of the new shit. I'll do it tomorrow. Fuck it. Roll the corn. Let's go look at the Sumerian. They teach us anything, but we don't know nothing. We think everything's some alien shit. But in real life, it's something different about these people, right? Where my receipt at? In real life, it's something different about all these cultures that's popping up at a certain time throughout history. It's something very different. I can't even find a receipt. Hold on, y'all. It's something, when I go through history and I look through the Middle East and the Nile and other places like that, these cultures are the same as our cultures. So now I got to study it a different way. And when I look at it a different way, it's our people. Roll the corn. Like this right here. Like this. Right? The trident is shin. The trident is shin, people. This is Hebrew. It's shin. Melanated, the first melanated people. Greeks, Atlanteans, the ones that became Greeks. The people left here, bro. These are the people on the ship. That's the Phoenician, the Mycenaean, and all the Cretes and all that stuff. They look just like that. Melanated people. Long dreads with the trident, the Atlantean trident. Acting like there's some type of cartoon or some shit. I cannot find my receipt. Hold on. There's shin on the clothing. The circle and the dot on the clothing is ayin. These the same people, bro. They're just different tribes of the same people, bro. With the same languages and same teaching. This ain't no damn alien, bro. This nigga look like us. And then when I go study these people, and I go break down Nineveh, which is Navala, which is Hebrew. Then I find a Navala tablet or the Nineveh tablet with corn all over it. I go to the corn all over it, bro. I find the artifacts of these people. They got corn all over the goddamn artifacts. The Warka vase and the Navala Nineveh tablet got corn growing all on the damn thing. Then I find out cuneiform is written for corn debt. You write cuneiform for people who owe you corn, bro, like money. This your real history. These people ain't saying nothing about no goddamn Nibiru. The white man told you they came from Nibiru. Anu is Orion, bro. You don't know that? Anu is Orion, bro. You think he can live real you want to? No. Star constellation shit. See? Roll the corn. What is Anu? The true shepherd of Anu is Orion. moving around the goddamn celestial story, celestial equator. Anu on a celestial equator. Orion on the celestial equator is Anu. With the belt stars forming part of his celestial warrior figure. That is Anu. Now, to understand the damn story, Anu is on the celestial equator, Orion's belt. Enki is in the underworld. Enki is the stars of the underworld. Well, you gotta say it like this. Enki is the stars of the southern Enki, wisdom, associated with the southern band of constellations, stars of Ah. It's Enki. Enki is the stars of the underworld, the stars after dark. Anu is Orion in the center of both of them. You get it? That's why Enki is always connected to the underworld. Enlil is the top is the northern. Then you go right here. Enlil, powerful Sumerian god of wind and storms. Anu, Enki, water down. Right? Northern star. Oh, I got the underworld on there. Hold on. Northern stars or hemisphere. Hold on. I got that in there wrong. Enki was associated with all of the stars of the northern sky. The northern part is Enlil. The path of Orion in the middle is Anu. The southern part is Enki, which is the stars of Ah. You get it? Now watch this. Watch this. Which includes Arcturus. Northern star, Arcturus. Right? The constellation of the Boötes stars, which includes the bright northern star Arcturus, specifically identified as the god Enlil, Arcturus. The Boötes constellation. Right? Now, let me show you how I broke the code. Arcturus, right? Arcturus. LSU Mounds. What star is LSU Mounds aligned to, people? Put it in the chat. What star is that old ass LSU Mound aligned with? Ain't Arcturus, they just told you Arcturus was in Leo, right? Who created that shit? We did. This shit is way older than Sumerians. Way older than Egypt. Arcturus. 7,600 years ago. That is 5,600 BC. You think they were talking about Enki and Samaria? We align mounds with the truth. We created the knowledge of astrology of Arcturus. The plowman. The plowman. Okay. Now I got to get deeper. See? The plowman? Okay. Arcturus. plowman, right? The herdsman, the plowman. Arcturus is the herdsman or the plowman. Okay. The plowman, Arcturus, is in Leo. The Bootes star constellation. Arcturus, a bright star linked to the Mesopotamian god Enlil. See it? Now, what do they call Enlil? It's now you go see it's Enlil called the plowman. It's Enlil roll the coin. Bootes, herdsman, plowman, associated with the god Enlil. Let's go look at him. Let's go check him out. The goddamn plowman in the sky. See, Hunter Gallery think this shit real. This is the plow. See, Hunter Gallery think this shit real. This is the plowman. Look. They be on here teaching this shit right here. Look. They be on TikTok teaching this. The evil villain, Enlil. The Mesopotamian god, he flew down and burnt up the city. Look. He burnt the city up, took the pyramid, put DNA in your back. Look at that, we scared of Enlil, look. Enlil, evil as fuck. Man, get the fuck out of here. You let a hunter gatherer teach you this stupid ass shit. Hold on. Enlil Ink is so evil. Roll the coin. Hold on. The plowman. Enlil. In the sky. Celestial. Roll the coin. Y'all ain't gonna give me what I'm looking for. Y'all hold on. Hold on. Let's do the plowman. We ain't gonna put the plowman, Arcturus in the stars. Let's go check it out. The plowman. The damn plowman. Let's go look at the plowman. Let's go check out Enlil real quick. Bootes plowman. Look. Bootes plowman. There go Enlil right there. See, he got the fucking thing in his hand. The plowman. Check your boy out. Bootes. Yeah, check him out. Holding the Canis, the dog, the black cane, the Canis dogs. Canis, yeah, the black dog, Canis, yeah. You see it? With the plow, with the sickle. Roll the coin. They go blow him up. Let's see, can we blow him up one time? Let's blow Enlil up. Hold on. Let's go blow up Enlil, bro. Goddamn. The plowman. Here you go right here. Canis major. That's why you get Cane Corso from Cain. That's why they call them dogs Cane Corso. The dogs. You get it? You starting to understand how this shit come from the top? Draco. Hercules is the same as goddamn the plowman. You get it? This is Enlil. There go Arcturus right there. Right there, Arcturus on his knee. Roll the coin. Now, Enki and Gilgamesh looking like twins. Enki and Gilgamesh looking like twins, huh? Okay, we all know what that is. Enki and Enlil looking like twins. What that is? Gemini. Bro, do not let these people tell y'all nothing else. Enki and Enlil in the underworld, fighting underworld deities. That means Gemini is in the southern hemisphere, in the dark. That comes from the Popol Vuh, not from Samaria. Enki and Enlil's story is the same as this. Here you go right here. Give me some AI on that. This is where the damn story come from. The hero twins of the Popol Vuh. Right? Let's go see if they some goddamn, hold on. Let's go see if the hero twins is some Geminis. Hold on. Hold on. Is the hero twins in Popol Vuh, hold on, Popol Vuh, Gemini, Aquemini. Mayan underworld, Gibraltar. Let me see. They might not put this in here yet. They might be slow on it. They might be slow. Let me see. Hold on. Associated with Gemini. Hero twins who are associated with Gemini constellation, the divine twins. Underworld tree, it's the same goddamn story. Now, truth, because you a bad man, can you go back a little bit farther? if the AI let me do it, that's what we gonna do. Now that you see that Sumerians got that fucking Gemini story from us, let's go look back a little farther. Did the Mississippian mound builders know about the hero twins? Let's go see what they say. Yes, the Mississippian had the hero twin myth with their own cosmology. Now, how in the fuck is the niggas on the Mississippi River talking about the hero twin story of Gemini? Then the Mayans get it. Then the shit way over there at goddamn Tigris and Euphrates River later in the game. Because it come from our people passing it down. Protocol. That's enough of that, man. Why? Ask yourself these questions. Who the fuck know about Gemini all across the world? That's our story. Now, roll the coin. Now, you think this shit a joke? There go Enki and Gilgamesh right there The first teaching of that shit coming from American Indians. Melanated ones, because there's the Mississippian hero twins. Ain't no motherfucking Navajo and hero twins. You get it? Do you feel me? They got that shit from us. We took that story over there. Got folks thinking Inky and Gilgamesh real. Billy Carson talking about the Epic of Gilgamesh. The Enuma Elish. Shut your ass up, Billy Carson. The Epic of Gilgamesh is a constellation star story from America. A whole lot of them packed in a book. The Enuma Elish is about agriculture. Not no alien shit, Billy. Billy, stop lying to get some views on YouTube, Billy. Damn, Billy. I love you, but shit. You gotta stop, bro. Stop. Stop it, Billy. Stop with the alien nonsense, Billy. Stop. Now, the physical environment of Mesopotamia, where the freshwater river, Apsu, meets the salty sea, Tiamat, to create fertile mud, Lamar, the first gods. I thought the first gods came out of the sky. Why y'all talking about the fertile mud created the first gods, you hunter-gatherers? Y'all be trying to, that's in the Enuma Elish. Y'all be trying to act like nigga came out the sky whole time, Sumerian mythology, Tiamat, which is the primordial waters, that's all she is, the ocean water, that's all Tiamat mean. Before the creation story, Tiamat get out the way, the first gods come from fertile mud. There you go. There you go, right there. Roll the corn. They teaching the same thing, it's just different wording, people. Same shit. Same shit the Egyptians said. Primordial waters recede, mounds pop up, we pop out the goddamn mound. Same teaching. Sumeria got the same teaching as the first Egyptians, the Maya people. Now, you go to the Mayan creation story. Same shit. Primordial waters recede, mound pop up, man. Same story. Ain't nothing different. They just changed the words and changed the characters and changed all this other shit. It's the same teaching. Go look it up. Go read them. That's an American creation story. Now, the reason I know it's an American creation story, because all of them are talking about the Mississippi River. All of them. All these cultures. The ancestors came from paradise. Here. Facts. That's what they're telling you. Egypt, ancestors born in the west. Primordial water recede, the Ben, the mound, the Ben. The Ben mound creates man. Go read it. Sumerian got the same story. Ancient Mayans had the same story. Olmecs and the mound builders on the Mississippi River. Same stories. All of it come from here. Just different cultures moving around in different areas of the world with our bloodline, with their teaching already instilled in them, and they built up them civilizations wherever they landed. It's just that simple. Right? Now, if I show y'all Anubis on the wall over here before they even done it in Egypt. Anubis drives the cosmic boat. Anubis is on the cosmic boat with Horus, Osiris, Isis, Shemet, all of that, right? If Anubis on the boat, we created all of that shit over here, bro. It's not Egyptian shit. We created all of that. Thoth. All that's on the boat, the cosmic boat. We created the cosmic boat. They're talking about the creation story. The cosmic boat is stars going across the night. Canis Major floating across the darkness. We put animals to them stars, and it's our teaching. Because every animal on the boat come from here. We got the American Ibis, the American goddamn hawk, the American goddamn falcon, the American Zolo dog. We created the 9 Indian over here. Simple. And their teaching hit the Nile, and we taught it the same way. Our creation story. Tiamat is just like goddamn Noon, right? Tiamat and Noon in Egypt. Noon, primordial waters. Watch this. Same shit, just different names. Same stuff, just different names now. I done got all off my subject. I do the other receipts tomorrow. But Noon, primordial waters of Noon. Primordial waters of Noon, creation story, right? See it? Noon. Now you go to Tiamat. Same teaching. Creation story. You go right there. This the Mesopotamian, same story though. Primordial waters, the ocean, salty ocean. Right? Now, Noon, primordial waters, then you get Ben Mound, Ben. This is the Egyptian story. Primordial waters. Everything emerged from under the water, while the Ben was the first mound of dry land that rose from the waters, serving as the birthplace of the creator god, Atuma. Atum, Adam, and the foundation for all creation. With the pyramid-shaped Ben stone on top of the pyramid symbolizes the sacred emergence. That's why you put a capstone on pyramids, people. They still talking about mounds. All them goddamn capstones in Egypt made out of black granite that damn near come from here. Well, I ain't even gonna get into that, but you see what it means now, right? They are talking about the creation story. The Ben. Now, this shit turns into hieroglyphics, right? Watch this. Ben hieroglyphics. Hieroglyph. AI ain't worth a damn. AI ain't worth a damn. Now, these are Ben stones. They go on top of pyramids, people. See them? That's what this shit mean. The creation of the mound. See, this is how I know these niggas be trying to argue with me on the internet. I don't even take them serious. They don't even know that shit. The pyramid ain't got nothing to do with the mound. Nigga, the damn Ben stone on top, the fucking stone cap means the creation mound. You fucking fool. Who taught you this shit? You learned it on your own? Or you just freestyle? What the fuck is you doing? Oh, you freestyle. Okay, cool. Now, I think this the glyph right here. Right here, I think. This got something to do with it right here. Or now it's these. I'm tripping. It's this. The mound, people. See that? The mound. That's what this stuff mean. It's the same stuff. They telling you about the mound of the ancestors. This is where they come from. And they come from the West in paradise with the Ben mound. So now they are teaching you about their ancestry. Right? You think these people were this smart, they don't know who their ancestors is? They took their knowledge from us so we wouldn't know it. Now, let's go look at something else. Let me show y'all something. Ben, right? Hold on. Y'all always throwing in all this old Arab shit. Nobody ask y'all nothing about that. The Ben is ancient Egypt, refers to the primordial mound from which creation began, people. The creator god, a tomb in the physical, sacred Ben stone. The Ben stone was on top of the pyramid, right? Which inspired pyramid and obelisk shaped, symbolized the first rays of the sun, the origin of life, right? With the capstones often gilded, right? The Ben story of Adam shredding tears to become humans on the mound, that became humans on the mound, links it to the very beginning of humanity, making it the foundational ancestral concept of Egyptian cosmology, deeply connected to the sun god Ra and the bird Bennu, the phoenix. Now, they're telling you that you came from a mound. Our ancestors didn't tell you come from no outer space. Where you see space at? Anybody see it? The Sumerians didn't say nothing about no space. They said the same thing these people said. Ben stone fell and transformed into the first humans, establishing a spiritual lineage. Now, what y'all think the mounds in Mississippi? What y'all think the mounds in the Mississippi River is? Now, what y'all think they is? Now, what you think they is? What you think the mounds all over the Mississippi River in Ohio, all over Georgia, all over Florida? What you think they is now? What you think they was trying to represent with those mounds? Huh? Same thing the Egyptians were trying to represent. A creation story from the Ben. They telling you your ancestry. They telling you where you come from, and they building them. That's why it's so important to build these monuments. This is your history. You get it? So them really ain't no Native American mounds. They way older. Our ancestors were showing us our history in mound form. Then it went to stone and pyramids and buildings. That's what I want to teach. That's the truth. So all them Native Americans and all these funny looking ass white tea people, y'all can stop claiming the mounds, bro. The mounds come from ancient teachings of melanated people, bro. And I'm talking about before y'all even got involved in any astrology or any knowledge of the planet. We were already in tune with the planet, putting out, we are the first people on the planet. Therefore, we are telling the story of the first people of the planet. Don't nobody got no stories like that but us. The creation mound. Nigga, we telling you we came out the planet. From the start, from the door. The first motherfucker ever walked the earth. We telling you the creation story of man. This hunter-gatherer said, you guys are the rough draft. Get your stupid ass out of here. Now, y'all the rough draft. Why your people ain't got the story? You hunter-gatherer. Why y'all ain't got no crazy story, hunter-gatherer? Y'all around here talking about some Adam and Eve. Stealing our goddamn words. Adam come from Adama, which is Paleo-Hebrew, Paleo-Canaanite, Proto-Canaanite word. Where y'all crazy story at, natives? Y'all rebutting what we told y'all ass. YT people, y'all don't even know the fuck y'all. Really, y'all don't know where y'all come from. To be honest. Y'all YT people don't know where y'all come from. Y'all can sit there and play and act like all stupid all you want. Y'all don't know where y'all come from, bro. Where y'all come from? Where? The cave? Africa? Melanated Africans? Y'all albino Africans, huh? Where the hell y'all come from, bro? I can tell y'all, but I ain't gotta teach you shit. Where y'all come from? My people come from the Mayans. From the beginning of time. Where y'all come from? Okay. They don't know. Grrr. They don't know. Y'all some albino niggas, huh? Coming from Africans. Listen to me, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all this shit one time. Our people over here and Africans are not in the same age bracket, people. We older than them people. Way older than them people. How you gonna call yourself an African and your DNA was here 100,000 years longer than they've been on the planet? The same way you came from a mound, they came from one too. But way after you. Because they landmass didn't pop up to way after ours. We are the ancient bloodline. We are the Atlantean bloodline. Y'all is the black people bloodline. I just got to tell y'all the truth, bro. Now, when all these people teach that aliens gave them people DNA over there and upgraded them, it really was us who upgraded them. It really was us that upgraded them by mixing with them. Ain't no alien upgrade you. A more civilized ancient being civilized you. Simple. Shit, common sense. Common sense. See, we know the truth now. We know the truth, bro. Now, Mongols are Tartarians. That's why they try to call the buildings Tartarian buildings, right? Mongols are Tartarians. Mongols came in after us. Mongols came in attacking. It's in this book right here, right? Mongols called coming in, fucking with us. Now let me show y'all something. The Mayans. Look what they say. The Mayans, according to their traditions, first arrived in 793 BC from Tula. Tula. We don't know where Tula was. Tula. We don't know where Tula was. Hunter-gatherers, Don't know where it was. They went through the Mayans history. They don't know where the fuck Tula Pan at. What they say right there? What they say? Right there. What they say right there? Let me blow it up. Tula. Oh, okay. What is it? What Tula at? In the southeast of America. Right there. I thought they came somewhere else. I thought they ain't got no connection to the Mississippi people, the Mississippi River people. Then their ancestors fucking hunter-gatherers. Them the old man's ancestors too. Right up here. Running down through Mississippi and Alabama and goddamn Louisiana. Want to look at it again? These people got records, people. The Mayans got records of their ancestry. You think they stupid? They built pyramids. Hunter-gatherers told you they ain't got no records. 1793 in their records. Right? According to their traditions. They first arrived in 793 BC from Tula. Tula Pam. We don't know where Tula Pam is. I do. I know where it's at. Now, prove now. Hold on. Hold on. Now we get a little deeper. Jeopardy. Hold on. Hold on. Roll the coin. Hold on. What the hell? Tula. Tula? Tula. Tola. Same word. Connections to Hebrew. See it? Roll the coin. Tula. Tula. Okay, let's go look around. Let's go look around. A small unincorporated community in Lafayette County, once location of two oil wells, such as the Ninawaya and the cave site, considered sacred to the Choctaw, far mounds and specific Tula caves. The site is not among them. Tula people are Native American Caddo people encountered by Hernando de Soto. The Tula people were Native American group, the Caddo Indians, encountered by Hernando de Soto. Interesting. See, now we get to the bottom of this shit. Now we get to the bottom of this shit. Tula. Caddo Indians. Encountered by De Soto. Tula and the Mayans are connected. Right? We already see that. They won't tell me where the spot is, though. I got to find the spot. Tula Caves. Small unincorporated community in Lafayette County, location, experience, all wells. Tula Caves in Mississippi, you might be considered the primary Tula. Now, we know we got Tula in Mesoamerica, capital of the Toltec Empire, known for its famous Atlantean warrior statues. See that? And they say the Tula people were native, some type of Indian of the Caddo. I got to do some more research on this. I do some more research on that. But it's there. It's somewhere. Tula Caves in the southeast. It's somewhere. You can't hide it. Tuckaleechee Caves in Tennessee. And Cathedral Caverns, Alabama, known for colossal, it's more associated with the ancient. Hold on. They changed the name of it, I guarantee you. The name been changed. That's a fact. Tula Caves, new name. Name been changed. It's somewhere in the southeast. Tourism portal, Tula, the Tula region. Hold on. It's one of them cave systems in the southeast somewhere. They changed the name. I gotta find it though. It's there. Cause see, when I look at this old map, it's right there. Tula Caves. They're like the top of Mississippi, maybe. They might be Arkansas. I don't know. But I'm gonna find it. Tulane. That's fire. Green wave. I'm gonna find it. I ain't through researching it. But I love y'all. I'm in love with you, man. I'm gonna go back over these tomorrow. I ain't even get started on them. But these some of the receipts from the book about the mound builders. Got some interesting stuff in there, right? The total length of the serpent is 400 feet long. They're talking about Ohio. Distance between the jaws, it lies on the crest of a hill and its folds correspond with the winding of the hill. In this serpent, an emblem of one of the plays, such as the part of the mythology of the old world. The symbol prevails in Egypt, Greece, Assyria, and amongst the superstitions of the Celts, Hindus, and Chinese. Wherever native religions have had their scope, this symbol is sure to appear. That snake is popping up in all of these ancient cultures. Why? Because it has an origin, a teaching from here. So I'm gonna go back over there tomorrow. It's a whole bunch of, I got about 30 slides of this, but we'll do that tomorrow. Appreciate everybody, bro, for buying the hoodies. Y'all need hoodies, hop in my DM. Everybody hoodies are already in the mail, so they on the way to y'all. The ones I already paid for the hoodie, they on the way. Anybody want any new hoodies, hop in my DM. Get your order in so I can get it to you. Appreciate the cash out. This the cash out right here. I appreciate it. We know the truth now with the red logo. Hop in my DM if you want to buy any other hoodies. I got the new roll of corn hoodies in. I'm gonna let y'all check one out in a minute. And what else I gonna say? I appreciate everybody, man. Appreciate all the support. I like to tell y'all that every day because y'all the difference between, things working and things not working. The support makes the difference between things working and not working. So So the support is very well needed. So I appreciate everybody, each and every person who ever looked out, anybody about a hoodie, ever sent anything. I appreciate it because that is the. I ain't got the words for it. The words for it is that is the empowerment, right? The support. That's empowering, right? Reposting videos, sending out the stuff on YouTube, all this stuff. It's empowering, right? So that's what makes this what it is, right? And I appreciate y'all because without y'all, I couldn't go through this history every day, all day, right? I'll learn it for myself and just, tuck in the hole. But people be learning, and it got to the point now where you got to come on with it. So, and then like I say, I feel a void. I feel a void sometimes because a lot of I feel like sometimes once you get to a certain point, it's only certain people who could teach this stuff the right way, and I don't want it to come out wrong. So I'd rather do it with my own hands, right? Select fewer people, but sometimes you got to take on the challenge, of the truth. So that's what I did. That's what I do. If people learn anything, one person a day, and they pass it on, it'll be millions of people in a minute. Only time will make that happen. Because people will start telling people, and then people start telling people, and it'll get around. But just knowing our history makes us powerful. Right? Just knowing a little bit of history here and there and learning and starting to put it all together, it makes us powerful. Very, very, very powerful. So, people try to downplay it, but I can't. It's powerful. So, now that I connect the American Indian back to the ancient culture, it all makes sense now. Right? Now that you connect the mound building culture of the ancient ancestors all the way up into our people are American Indians in the South, it all makes sense now. And it feels amazing to know it. It feels great because nobody ever I've been researching and going through information for like maybe 7 to 8 years straight, right? And I never saw nobody give me where the Indian tribe names come from. Nobody never taught me that. They never taught us about these mounds are the same meaning as pyramids laid out on the ground. They never taught none of this. They never taught that those people were melanated. Those people, the first people to build boats. Nobody was going to never teach us that. They're just going to keep on teaching about aliens in goddamn the Middle East and Egyptians. But it's empowering to know that the Choctaw was speaking Hebrew. It's empowering. It's empowering to know the Natchez name came from Natchez, which is Hebrew. It's empowering. Right? Look at the man got your name Tartarian Rouge. You must be a hunter-gatherer, Mongo. It's empowering to know where Yamasee. Yam is Hebrew for sea people. Sea, Yam. Kodesh is holy ground. Yam Kodesh is the people on holy ground by water, the Great Lakes. Right? Tunica, Tennessee, coming from Tennis or Tannin, the Phoenician mother goddess. Ivri, Eber, came Hebrew. Right? Our Sagullah is Gullah. All these different things. The rivers, the names, our names today. Tamar. Come from the tamarack tree in the Bible. Like, our people are named after things that are Hebrew terms on that side of the world. Atara, she always be in the chat. Like you named after something that was ancient and great. Roll the corn. We got cities named after this stuff. Rivers, names, people, tribes with these names. It's amazing. Now you start to figure that out, and it just hit different, right? It hit different, bro. It hit way different once you know the meaning of this stuff. Derek Delit. Come on, man. Delit is Delta. Delit is the pyramid of the agriculture triangle of the river. Delit. Our fucking last names is Delit, bro. You know what Delit is? That's the fucking Mississippi Delta. That's the Nile Delta. Delit is the Delta. Delta is Greek. Delit is Paleo. This shit is amazing. We still got these names today. I be wondering how did they break us, all of us, from not knowing. That's fascinating to me. Roll the corn. Fascinating, man. And I'm going to keep on going through these words. I'm going to keep breaking them down. We're going to keep getting all the way back until we know every word, every symbol, all that stuff. And hopefully, you know, these videos and stuff I put on my YouTube, you can go back and learn this stuff. And you see it again, you know what it means, bro. Roll the corn. But like I said, anybody want hoodies, man, y'all hit me up in the DM. I'm finna get out of here. Roll the corn. I love you, I'm in love with you. Y'all have a safe, great, productive day. Hold your head up. For us to still be around and head up and chin up and still happy and smiling and all of that, because we are the people that a lot of injustices happen to. Just think about it. If our people traveled the world in ancient times, a lot of bad things happen to our people in these areas in ancient times. And history repeated itself when he came back over here the second time for the American Indian. And we don't even supposed to be here. Because we are the people that they try to turn into demons and devils and evil worshipers. And they're talking about our people. And they tried their best to get rid of all of us. But believe me, they tried. They just weren't able to do it. So, whatever hardship or whatever you got over by learning this information, and it brightens your day, because it brightened my day sometimes, because I know how great my people was, and that is enlightening. And once you know the real history, they try to poison us, burn up all our corn, burn up our land, they hung chiefs from trees. Where you think doing that to melanated people in the plantation come from? Right? It just ain't nothing they just do to no. They was doing it to our chiefs when they first got here. I got books with them people doing this shit all over the islands of chiefs. And they kept doing it, right? All through the colonization period. That's not just because you was you know, that's why they do that. That's their culture, right? Them people really try to get rid of the jewels of God and still trying to do it today. Still trying to do it. So you must look at it the right way. So, let me tell y'all something very important. They want to get rid of the real ones. And there are people who can't get rid of the real ones, they want to copy the real ones. We lose either way. They copy us, and on the other end, they want to get rid of us. So we got fake people trying to be us, and we got hateful people who know they can't be us, who want to get rid of us. It's cold on both sides. Y'all have a great day, man. Hope y'all learned something. Y'all missed the first part of this live, go to my YouTube, subscribe. Do we know the truth now? Follow Keisha the Hood Princess. Follow Casey Macon. Y'all be safe out there today, man. I'm gonna go back over these tomorrow. Go into depth about these. These are very interesting. Love you, and I'm in love with you. Khalil had the gun, roll the coin.